just talk us through your thoughts on the match today and how happy you were with the way you played.
Yeah, I thought the match today went really well for me. I was just really focused on staying committed to every ball, and I thought I fought for every point, so glad I was able to win in two.
Hi Naomi, congratulations on your win today. The last time you went on court, you didn't feel that great. Did you feel better today?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel better today. I think for me, the situation in Indian Wells, I've kind of thought back on it, and I realized like I've never been heckled. I've been booed, but not like a direct, like yell out kind of thing. So it kind of took me out of my element. But I feel like I'm prepared for it now. Like I was kind of bracing myself before the match to just like know that that's a thing that could happen now. So yeah, I think I just needed to change my mindset a little.
Hi, Naomi. I'm Alan from Tennis Virtual. How do you feel in this moment on your career?
Yeah, I've been kind of reflecting on it for a while, and for me, I kind of realized like anything that I do from this point is like a bonus. Of course, I want to win all the tournaments that I play, and I want to win more Grand Slams, but at this point in my life, I just want to be grateful for being healthy. There's a lot of really good players that might get injured or might get sick, and I actually haven't gotten injured ever. Granted, my career is quite short, but yeah, just think of everything that I do as a bonus now. I think I've been able to achieve a lot, and hopefully I achieve more, but I think I need to stay grounded.
Hi, Naomi. You were saying in your encore interview that your sort of main goal in this match was to keep your composure, to keep, block things out. I'm just wondering how you prepare for that after this unexpected thing happens in Indian Wells, what you sort of do to mentally prepare. I don't know if it's something you talked about with your coaches, just to make sure that something like that wouldn't get to you in the future if it does happen again for whatever reason.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I finally started talking to a therapist after Indian Wells. It only took like a year after French Open, but yeah, I don't know. She kind of like told me strategies and stuff, and I realized how helpful it is. And I'm glad that I have people around me that told me to like go in that direction. But yeah, basically I was just remembering all the things that she told me to do, and just to like take deep breaths and reset myself when I need to.
What was it that made this the moment? You mentioned French Open, but why this moment is when you decided to make that choice to talk to someone?
Honestly, because my sister kind of like seemed very concerned for me, and I don't know. Like I feel like I've been trying a lot of different things, because I tend to internalize things, and I also want to do everything by myself. So Wim kind of put it in a really good way. He was like, you hire a coach for tennis, you hire Utaka for fitness, and the mind is such a big thing, and if you can like get a professional to help you out like 0.5%, that alone is worth it. So
hi Naomi, can you talk a little bit about where you were last night, or maybe not even till this morning when you heard about Ash, and what your thoughts are in light of what you just said in terms of playing for yourself and living for your moments and being positive. Can you talk a little bit about your thoughts on Ash?
yeah, so I would say heard or saw the news last night, like 3:30 in the morning, because I needed to get up to use the bathroom. But yeah, my friend texted me and she was like, yo, did you know that Barty retired? And I was like, whoa, that's weird. So then I went on Twitter, and then I saw that it was actually a thing. But yeah, I feel like really happy for her. I know last year was quite tough. She didn't really go home at all, and I think that certainly took a toll. But it was also really inspiring to watch how dedicated she was that entire year, and I think she can leave with no regrets. And that's something that I feel like, she was super amazing for the sport. For me, in particular, I just really loved watching her. So, yeah, I think I think what she did was ideal. Like, I think it's cool to, like, leave the game when you're number one. Like, you feel like you have nothing left to prove, or you just, like, you know, you feel like you accomplished everything that you wanted to.
What do you take away from that for yourself?
Me? If I answer this question, Wim will get mad. What do I take away for myself? You know, I feel like she kind of, I don't want to say set the boundary, but she, like, knew what she wanted to do, if that makes sense. Like, I felt like, you know, like, after you win the Australian Open, of course, there's, like, sponsors that come and stuff like that. But she, like, clearly, she knew what she wanted to do. And it's going to be cool to, like, watch what she does with the rest of her, or I don't know if there's going to be a new career or she's just going to be chilling, but yeah.
And Naomi, I feel like you and Ashley are two people who've been quite honest about some of the challenges of touring life in your own different ways. So I wondered, did you ever communicate with her about those? Do you see any similarities, any differences? Did you share stuff?
Yeah. For me, I first heard about her, I guess. We played when we were both quite young in Mexico. And before that, I just heard that she took a break from tennis for a while because she felt homesick. So to me, this didn't really come out of the blue, especially with COVID, you know. But I would say, like, I'm not one that really is that outgoing. So, like, you know, I exchange hellos and stuff with her, but I've never really had an in-depth conversation, which would be cool. But I think, I don't know, there's also this barrier that tennis players put up that, you know, you might have to play this person and you don't want to, like, get too, like, open up too much. That's how I see it, so.
You've mentioned your conversation with Wim about having a coach to take part of that, part of yourself, the mental side of things. Is that something you'd think of as being part of, like, a full-time part of your team? Like Iga, who I know you know travels full-time with a coach or a professional to sort of help on that mental, psychological side of things. Is that something you think you, at this point, see as similarly core to sort of being part of your team, or something that you're sort of still figuring out maybe where it fits into your whole life?
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite new to this. I would be lying if I said I know exactly the role that they would play, but for now, I feel like it helps me out a lot. So I'm just going to keep moving forward with that, and knowing the feelings that I have towards, like, wanting to improve that part of my life or that part of my headspace. I think, yeah, this person would be a part of my team, and they would be quite important.
Naomi, Craig Gabriel from Australia. Just getting back to Ash, I appreciate what you've just been saying, but would there be any standout moment or a moment that would come to mind with a meeting or a match or anything that you've had with her?
I think I played her like 3 or 4 times. And I think the last time that I played her was in Beijing. I'm not so sure about that, but that's for me the last memory I have of playing her. But I just remember, like, for me, it's a bit rare to play people that adjust so well. And to me, the ones that stand out is Ash and Bianca Andreescu. And it was just so, like, such a fun match to play. And for me, that's the biggest memory I have. And just to play a match where it's just pure tennis and there's, like, nothing else going on, you know. I think we were both just trying our best and being as respectful as we could. So I'm a bit sad that we couldn't play more matches like that. I wish I won my last match in Australia so we could have played that round of 16, but I think things happen for a reason, so yeah.
Just out of curiosity, is there any music going on in
my headphones
Yeah,
right now?
headphones. And if there isn't, if you were to choose a soundtrack for your press conferences, what would that be?
Oh, that's so interesting. So no, I never have music on when I'm doing press. I don't know. I feel like I want to hear the questions clearly, and it might be a bit disrespectful. But if there was a music choice, I like to listen to like ocean waves or like rain. I have an app on my phone that just has ocean waves or rain, thunderstorms. I don't know why I find thunderstorms quite peaceful. So if you could count that as a music,